much. She had to just left, but that was very good. Now she turns. The rule is the shoulder over the haunches. Very good. That comes with our outside rein. Shoulders. Stay over the left hind, not too far. Not too far. Over the left hind. Get the shoulder over the left hind. Get it over the left hind more. Come on, turn those shoulders over the left hind. There. Okay?
Yes.
Now he's good. So what are we producing here? A longer neck, right? Can you all see that? That as he threads everything, the neck gets longer, the nose goes in front of the vertical. He starts to use his top line a bit more. And all we're doing is minding the rules. It's so simple. Good. Good. Now you're going to ride straight if you can and make your change. Remember, you're just going to ride the shoulders. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Good. It's all right. He changed first behind, and then he just ran out of gas, huh?
Yeah.
That was fine. Better than late behind, right? You were a little too careful, huh? She was thinking maybe he would explode a little, but he wasn't going to. He just said, ho-hum. Ho-hum. Good. Well done. Now we do the same exercise this way. Good. Good. She rides beautiful shoulder forward. She makes the circle.
I'm sorry, I was going to start it over there.
And accuracy is important because I know she can make circle, but we want to do it exactly, accurately. Did everybody see the natural quickness there? What did anybody see? Okay, one thing. Also, that right hind was out of line and not active and not underneath the body. So she rode only the left hind, and now the counter canter can fix this. The shoulders stay over the hind legs when you turn. Good job. Good job. Good. Get the shoulders to the left a bit more and keep your left leg on him. Get the shoulders to the left more with your left rein and keep your left leg on him. Good. You can fill up that and turn the shoulders over the hind legs. Keep adjusting them, sometimes right, sometimes left. Very good. Ride forward to the change. Ride forward to the change. Good job. Good job. Very nice. Good. Collect the canter to the walk. Remember, that means the utmost forwardness of the boot down. Good. Over the back, long in the neck. You can't get longer in the neck unless he sits down a bit. Good. Good. And now walk. That's fine. This is fine. It's a whole go to work.
Yeah.
Good job. Does it feel all right to you today?
Yeah.
Good. Looks good. Yes, question?
So you were doing this exercise,
Yeah. Outside shoulder. And repeating. And just calmly say back to counter canter. When a horse goes a flying change, of course, that's what they do. Because they don't want to connect. So therefore, easy way out is to do a flying change. And every time we teach them something, they have to look more engaged. Right? So everybody thinks you can buy a Grand Prix horse and just push the buttons. They have a thing or two to say about that. And they're usually right. Any other questions about that? Yes. Okay. Very good question. Remember, there's two shoulders, right? So we have to take both of the shoulders over the haunches. we all want to do as riders, be one-sided, right? Not think about the natural crookedness of building up the left rein, shoulders. She did that beautifully. But sometimes the horse will object because of contact. She got that right contact quite easily, huh? When she moved the shoulders. Some horses say, don't touch me there. We'll show the last horse we're going to do today. We can show every problem. And we can also show every excellence. Because she's highly temperamental. She's not letting you just say, here are the rules. But when you mind the rules, it's a funny thing, she gets better. But she has her own set agenda. So we have to be really careful to mind the rules. Because one mistake and she takes it the wrong way, right? And she's right. But if they were all that smart, we would not be able to ride horses. And that would be a real problem. Yes? Your hands belong to the shoulders. Right? Your hands belong to the shoulders. Your legs belong to his hind legs. So you can imagine, always we have to do something in front to adjust the front end over the hind legs. So the good riders are always doing something with their hands. Always. Like this. They're always talking and having a conversation with their shoulders and their hands. Betsy, you have anything to add? Any of these theory? Always fun to have a conversation. Anybody else? Those are good questions. Remember, the rules don't change. The horse changes. He might complain a lot, right? He's going to say, these rules are just not what I want to do. Because you know, on the scale of things, even the crazy ones, horse is on the bottom for laziness. You know that? The pigs are more ambitious. But what they have is they're the smartest of all the people, of all the animals, because they let us do so much to train them, and their memories are the greatest. One mistake you pay for your whole career with your horse. That's unfortunate, and it happens. But Kara Kirkland said you have to do, for every mistake you've made, you have to do 5,000 goods. So you can imagine we're in the trillions already, because we're human. So it's quite a difficult sport. I don't know if any of you have read Simplicity of Dressage by Johan Hinneman and Kobe Van Ballen. The more you know about the sport, the easier it gets. But it's the hardest sport in the world. But the more you know, it gets simpler. Does that make sense? Because we make it too complicated. When really the rules from the old masters are the same. Only the horse's character is different. How we're going to have a conversation with him. Yeah?
Would you recommend this particular exercise for a horse? At what point when he's learning this kind of thing? You know, if he's really green, step too sharp in the angle.
I would turn earlier. That's a good question. I would have a lot of room. She could turn quite at the end. But if you're teaching a horse that's new to it, don't go to the end. Have a lot of time where you can go everywhere. So turn earlier so you have time to go wherever you want. Good question. Because normally a talented horse might want to do a flying change too, right? This horse's changes are quite good and he's not evading the counter canter. Really well done training. What if every time he felt like it, he did a change? That wouldn't be good either. Okay, so now we're going to show the next exercise, the box with the quarter pirouettes. Because of his level, we want him to come more through the body on a longer neck. From connection, from suppleness, balance, weight bearing, all those words come into play before straightness. What is relative straightness compared to straightness? Does everyone understand that? Yeah? Okay. It's different. So now I want him in this box, the quarter pirouettes, to show me relative straightness. Sure. Good girl. She had to freshen him up a little bit on her leg. And she did, at first I said to myself, oh, he's running. But then she put her leg on and said, get quicker running, right? I like that a lot. Really good to explain to him that forward is forward. But now, with that said, young horse rider, I want you to do that within the movement, huh? That you come out of your pirouettes and you go forward. Make your pirouette. Now forward. Come on. That's not forward. Now come forward. Good. And now collect the forward and pirouette. Yeah. And forward. Good. And collect the suppleness. Okay, you can use your left leg, but where did the shoulders go? They didn't stay in front of the left leg. So now keep those shoulders in front of the left spur, and you turn with the left spur. That's better. Good. And his neck got longer. Could everyone see that? That he became more supple. It's a little more pressure, right? Forward, forward, come around. Again. Left spur. Come on. Shoulders where they belong. Now turn the pirouette. Shoulders where they belong. Good. Very good. And forward now. Nose in front and forward. Forward. Okay. Very good. Very good. You can see why this rider can get along so well with horses. She really goes with a horse. And me being greedy, I'd like a little bit more down by the bottom of your feet. But you're good. Don't do any more. That was good. Go the other way. So we always are improving the quality of the jump. Good. Super good. I love that shoulder four. That was great. Good. He got his neck nicely supple. And the pirouette. How's relative straightness? In this direction, make sure he stays over his left hind again with your right leg and the shoulder. Stay over the left hind. Yes, and go out. Good. Mind the rules. Okay, sometimes he's over the right hind and not the left hind, right? Sometimes right, sometimes left. Keep him over his hind legs and pirouette. Super. And go forward. Very nice. Beautiful. Good. Let him stretch. Good. Very good. It's a real good example of training. Very good. Collected canter that comes relative straightness and walk the relative straightness. Yeah, good girl. Think about that left hind shoe, even though you have the right shoulder. Okay, try it again. Remember, he has to follow the reins to the walk. And if he wants to go to China, drop the reins and sit up. Okay? There's only one moment in time to the walk. And walk. Drop the reins and follow. Good, right? Make sure you just give those reins so he can stretch to the reins to the walk. Very good. Because he's working more through his body, he's going to be calmer each day because he's tired. Yeah, we all do. Any questions? I think this is a good example of training, connection, suppleness, long neck, all the things we want to improve with him. It was very good today.
I understood that today.
Yeah, you knew it already. But we could show that circle to the left once.
Okay.
What he wants to do. Because did you see everybody he wanted to fall on his left shoulder, circle left, correct?
Yes.
I would say to you, use the circle with a little more RPMs to get that hind leg naturally working instead of having to use more left or right or left or right. With this horse that's so talented, if you just get the RPMs and the grid, right, you got it all.
You talked about bouncing the ball.
Yeah?
It's a good, it's helpful.
Yes, and that would be on the right hind, especially, that rubber ball should bounce. Okay, we're going to just repeat that again because that little thing he did there is normal. He said, again? Are you kidding? Walk, and let's start it again. And he almost caused you to not correct him
Yeah.
on the straightness, huh? So What does she want to do? She wants her outside rein for the first beat. He waits for it, and he trots or canters the right hind. Trots or canters the right hind. Doesn't matter which one. Good. Let's repeat that. Normal what you see. Does he want that right leg on? Not really. And canter or trot. And he's, good correction with your right half. Well, not too much, not too many things, not too many questions, okay? Just trot or canter the right hind. Make it simple. Trot or canter it. Okay, with time, that will get straighter with time. He showed the emptiness of the left there. Could you feel that,
Yes.
Kristen? Yeah. And it's a way she and so I want that a little straighter. And I want him to accept the right rudder throughness, right? And your right leg. I want him to accept it. Can you bounce the right hind like Betsy said? And on place, right hind. Good. Now go forward. That was excellent how you captured it. Because right hinds need to be coiled up as much as sprung out. They can't just be pushed because they're the hind leg that doesn't go up down enough. The other one doesn't go through enough. And they're all the same. Very good. Now show me one circle where you show his natural tendency, what he'd like to do, of 10 meters. Ride it forward. 10 meters.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Show me 10 meters. And just ride it how he'd like to have it. It's hard for her to do anything bad. That's the problem. So we want her. See, that was very good. Didn't show so much because she had her outside leg and he was bending nicely. One more exercise. A little medium on the long side. Collect to 2 strides. Medium again. Cover ground. Great. Now collect 2 strides. Now medium. So that wasn't clear enough. I wanted that medium on the outside jump. I wanted, because she had the outside, the weight to be on the inside hind leg and shoulder 4 more for the collection. And what happened? She didn't make that clear enough. Medium on outside. Now, shoulder 4 and collection. She asked for both legs at the same time. You can't do that.
Say it again, please.
When you ride shoulder 4, you're going to dare, after the medium on the outside, to use your left leg, okay?
Yeah.
To be in shoulder 4 only, all right? And medium. Good. And shoulder 4. That's better. And medium. Now she was clear. Right, left, left. She can't use right and left together. Exactly. Those are 2 different legs you have. And the horse has 2 different legs. And again, medium. Good. And take shoulder 4 back. Better, right? Why? Because you're dead clear, huh?
Yeah.
He wasn't fighting, what should I do, right, left, go the other way and do the same thing. Quite good. She was really clear. She cut herself in half and she talked to that horse with a conversation that was clear. Super. Oh, it doesn't matter. Change his first behind. Come back and repeat that one again, okay? And let's all be clear why that happened. Come back and do that one again, huh? He's being a really good boy. So what's the most important thing about the left lead that becomes the right lead? What is the most important thing? The old outside becomes the new inside. If it's not good enough, the right side isn't good enough. Bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. Super. She made the right side better, that's why she got the change. Now everybody would be thinking, I better use my left leg stronger, I better do this with my left side. It's not a problem, the flying change. The problem was the old outside becomes the new inside. Everyone clear on that? Medium, outside. Collect, super, medium, outside flexion. Yes. Does the neck get longer? Yes, right? So we're really happy about his frame. How do you feel about his frame? Okay, good. So then you can collect and walk and give him a good pat. He doesn't need to do any more. He was really ground covering. It's all right. Canter walk again. Canter walk again. Now, he sits down and creeps forward over the soft neck. And walk. Super. Good. Very good. Well done. Very good demonstration. important that the rider knows her program. Oops. No, I thought it fell up. And this gives him a nice pat on the neck. All that work he did that you're so happy with him. So perfectly happy with him. And he really knows he's done a good job. Don't you think? Yeah, no mistakes. And look how soft the ears are. And today I noticed he wasn't tipping his head so much. The ears, yeah, it was more supple and the ears were more level. Any questions? Yes, go ahead. Well, actually, in my opinion, I was bouncing the outside of it. What do you think about that, Betsy? The question was about bouncing. Okay, when you shorten a horse, he has to have a little more quickness, right? Like a rubber ball, like a ball, huh? Because if you slow him down, he just breaks out into trot or walk, right? You've got to bounce over. You have to give him a little quickness, for sure. Yes, you could make your leg a little bit quicker. Yeah, and you could make sure your wrists are not holding and that they also are making quicker. And you teach them that. But all forwardness means, remember this, is that you cover ground.